Sometimes life will take twists and turns, but eventually it will come back to normal. I'm the Body Smith. Today I welcome back two of my all-time favorite guests. We all have periods in life where it's difficult to find time to do things that are fun and good for us. A demanding schedule and stress does provide a challenge, but don't give up. I'm introducing you today to Mary. It's been 5 years since she's been able to be on my show. And to Shelly. It's been 4 years for her. Come on in. All right, let's get moving around. Yeah, sometimes life does get in the way. Mary is a realtor. And what is it you said? Your Saturdays are Mondays, and we do our shows on Saturday. So I got lucky enough to get her back in here somehow. All right, let's reach up to the sky. And Shelly, who has been taking care of her elderly parents, and it's been 4 years to the exact date since we've been lucky enough to have Shelly on the program. But that's okay, because I have been showing some of their programs from the past because they're so popular. Now reach across. Did you know you both get fan letters or fan emails? They come to me. I can forward them if you want to. They're not saying anything. And reach around, push back. I will say, though, normally they're from men. It's like, oh, yeah, I really like your show with Shelly or with Mary. Is she engaged or married or anything? And push it out, push back. Nobody asked that about me. All right, 4 more. 2 to go. Bicep curls. These two have been so busy that they are long-term fitness instructors who currently, at this very moment, are not teaching classes. Ham curls. But both of them are talking about getting back on the horse, so to speak. 4 to go. And 2. Legs apart. Reach out, way out to the side. I can't even remember. I think, Mary, you've been teaching for like 20-some years. And Shelly for, is it 30? 28? Let's circle back again. For me, 36 years, believe it or not. And reach across one side, pull back. Do you remember your first class? Mine was kind of ugly. Okay, let's reach down, push back, bend that knee. I was kind of tricked into teaching my first class. I wanted to do it, but they said they'd give me training. Circle back, little slow circle. Well, there wasn't any training. It didn't happen. Let's go to the other side. Actually, what it was, as we reach under, we're kind of reversing what we did on the other side. I told the lady I had my music together, and she said, "Oh, great, I am desperate to have somebody for tomorrow night." Oh. Now reach across, pull back. I did, though. Went in for my Saturday class one time, and it was canceled for a workshop, so I eavesdropped. So that was my training. Hold it center, squat back. All right, we're finishing our warm-up. 2 more. Come on up, march it out. Big deep breath in. And exhale out. Just keep marching right here. So we're going to get ready to do some aerobics. March right here. Pick up that pace a little bit. So today's theme is about how if you get real busy, you don't want to give up, because eventually you're going to be able to find time for self-care. Working out is part of that. Let's do a rear backward lunge right here. Back, back. You're pulling the abdominals in. So this is the second part of a combination we're working on. 4 more. 2 more. Let's march it out. Now don't forget that lunge. It's coming back. Okay, get ready for a hamstring curl right here. Lift those heels up to the glutes. Let's do a few more like that. Excellent. Now do 2 on each side. 1, 2. Now this will get us ready for the second part. Single ham curls. So coming up, we're going to do 1, 2 ham curls, and on the third one, we'll be doing a lunge back. It goes like this. Here we go. Curl, curl, step, back to a lunge. 1, 2, step, back to a lunge. First time I tried this move, I'll admit it, I tripped. I wasn't coordinated for it. But we'll do it often enough that hopefully, if you're going along with us, it'll feel like second nature. Now, new move, march forward. Lift the knee, march back. Lift the knee. All right. So let's add something to this one. We're going to alternate 3 knees. 3, 2, 1, back. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let's do a few more, just to make sure it feels natural. One more time. Now the next time when we get back there, we're going to do 2 steps to the side and then alternate the knees 3 times. The other side. All right, are you with me back there? They're with me. Last one. V step, out, out, in. Good. We'll hold this one for a little bit until you can see what our feet are doing. Good. You don't have to actually do upper body arms. Very good. Okay. Let's keep going. There we go. You can see our feet. 4 more. 3, 2. Walk forward. Just 1 knee lift here. Back it up. And again. One more. Now, 3 knee lifts, alternating. Bring it back. 3 knee lifts. Forward. Lift. And back. Go one more time. And back. All right, 2 to the side. Alternate those knees. Bring it back. Alternate those knees. One more time. We're getting ready for that V step. Here we go. V step. You got it? Good. Walk forward. Lift the knees. Walk back. Lift the knees. 2 steps to the side. Knees. V step. Let's walk forward. Lift. Back. Lift. 2 steps. Lift. V step. All right. Walk forward. I think this one's feeling pretty good. 2 steps to the side. So we're going to get ready to add in that other part. V step. So we got ham curls, 2 ham curls, and a step lunge back. Did that work? Nobody tripped? One more time. Walk forward, lift those knees alternating. Bring it back. To the side. Lift the knees. V-step. Out, out, in. Ham curls. Lunge behind. And that's all we're going to do unless you have a variation. Walk forward. Good. Lift those knees. Bring it back. Lift the knees. 2 steps. Lift. V-step. Good. Ham curls. Lunge back. It's always okay if you want to embellish, add, or improve upon my workout. You are free to do so. Walk forward. Lift the knee. Bring it back. Good. 2 steps. Lift. V-step. Step and lunge back. Let's go back to 3 ham curls and lunge. Here we go. Let's do it again. I think I tried to mess you up. It didn't work. These 2 you cannot mess up. One more time. Okay, let's go forward. March it or run, whatever works for you. Bring it back. 2 steps. Knees. V-step. 2 ham curls. Lunge back. One more time. Good. Walk it forward. Lift. You know this one by now. Why don't I just point? We got the V, I'll tell you that one. Ham curls, 2 curls. Lunge back. One more. Hey, big change. We're going to tap behind. Everybody know how to do that one? For a little change of pace. And cross that heel around to the front. A little high intensity interval here. I kind of like to do that once in a while so I can turn my brain off so it doesn't have to think so much. Walk forward, you know this one, lift the knees. And back. 2 steps moving. Knees, V-steps. Double curl, lunge back. Here we go. Curl, curl, tap. That's what I say in my head so that I remember it. Interval time, step tap behind. You do not have to give it propulsions, plyometrics, hopping over, but you can. Shelly is our modification queen when we do these. Heels forward. 4, 3, 2. Somehow we got through that. March it out. What shall we do next? How about some weight work? There's weights right back here. You may not have weights at home, but you probably have something like a can of soup, something you can hold on to. Be careful though. You want something that you can hold in your hand that you won't drop on your foot. I've done it. Ugh. So keep the legs moving. We're still starting to come down from our cardio, so we want to make sure we do keep the legs moving so the blood does not pool in the extremities. Let's do a lateral raise. Here we go, out to the side. Breathe out. Breathe in. We've got 4 more here, working the shoulders. So I have a good way to work the lower body. Help us cool down a little bit. Squat out to the side. Other side. So yeah, we're definitely getting some muscle work as we do this one. We're using the large muscle groups in the lower body, so that'll keep us from cooling down too quickly. Very good. 1 more each side. Get ready for a rear back lunge. Here we go. A little bit slower than we were doing before. Let's take the arms, reach out forward, almost to the shoulders, pull back. So you're pulling into the upper back. Get low. As low as is comfortable. Keep going. 4 more. 3. Don't stop now. Hold it here. Squat down. And up. You're squeezing the glutes. Now on this one where I have the legs together, I'm going to ask you to kind of sit back, bending at your hip joints. It's like you're sitting into a chair without using your hands to steady you as you go down. Now, pull up through the upper back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. This is one of my favorites because you're definitely getting some work for the upper back and the rear deltoid area in the shoulder, which tends to be weaker on most people, as we don't have as many opportunities to use them. Let's go 1 more. All right, let's step apart. We're going to draw a line from the knee to the shoulder. Another opportunity to work the upper back. We'll call it upper back semi-overload today. But that's okay. If you're following along with us and it doesn't feel quite right, you need to take a break on any of these, yeah, go right ahead. Let's try the other side. Good. And lift. There we go. I think we're getting cooled down to the point where it's not quite as important to keep as active in the lower body. Kind of depends though, depending on how fit a person is, their recovery time will vary. Let's hold it right here. Let's put 1 weight down in full sight where you will make sure you can see where it is. So we got that 1 arm up in an angle. So you're going to lower back and press up. You're concentrating back here on the triceps. The wrist is in a neutral position. This is neutral right here. This is not neutral. This is not neutral. Very good. We got it. 2 more. Is this what I think? I think we're going to listen to Gangnam Style. And release. The other side. I remember when this was a big hit. It's going down. Is it considered an oldie now? I don't remember when it came out. I remember seeing in classes, there was a class I was watching that they were trying to Gangnam Style dance. I did not join in. That's it. Shelly will lead us in the Gangnam Style dance. She's just chuckling back there. And 1 more. Let's put those weights down and out of the way. Now I have an assignment for the 2 of you. Each one of you is going to pick up a tubing and a chair. Yes, this is not exactly a chair exercise workout, but you can adapt. You know, anybody that needs to use a chair to exercise with, Or even if you don't, there's things you can do. So let's get down in front of that chair. And first of all, I'm going to have you sit back and almost touch the surface. And you're standing up. Now, as you're coming back, pull. Pulling, again, working on that upper back. I wonder if that's a real dog barking in that background there. Somebody have a dog in here? Keep going, just a couple more. Oh, 2 more. Last one. Hey, guess what? We've been working the upper back religiously. Let's come around behind the chair. Now we want to work the pectorals, the chest muscles. So you're going to come around under, kind of like you're putting on an overcoat, or somebody told me it's like you're putting on your running bra. I don't know about that one. Okay, ready? Here we go. Push forward and cross it. So yeah, you work a little bit of upper back. It's also a good stretch for the upper back as you work the pectoral muscles. So some of the classes I teach are designed for senior citizens. We have a chair available. Most of the people do not actually use the chair. You can adapt just about any exercise to seated if you need to use the chair. And one more time. All right, let's release. Here's a good one. I'm going to come around to the side of my chair. Step and make sure that the step, you got the right under the instep, and you don't want to lift your toe or your heel. Bicep curls. Bring it up. There we go. I don't think you could dance Gangnam Style while doing this. Yeah, it would be definitely tough. Maybe another day we'll try it. So, if you don't have some of the equipment, like we're using the, actually it's just glorified surgical tubing with handles on it. You can do the same thing with weights, with a can of soup or beans or something. Or you can do it just without weights, without tubing, just focusing on gravity. Resistance. 2 more. Last one. Let's put this over to the side, and I'm going to hand each of you a small ball. This thing weighs practically nothing, but I'll tell you what, as we reach across from one side and over, oh, we're running out of time, but I find just having something in my hand like this improves my form. And I'll tell you what, we got these chairs here. Let's use them. Let's sit back in that chair. We're going to do some of our stretches with the chair. But first of all, squeeze that ball with your hand. You always want to go through life making sure you have good strength in your hands, a good grip. And this will help. Yeah. Let's do the other one. Wish we had more time for this. Next show, we'll bring them back. There's all sorts of things you can do. Let's just do one more. Side to side. As you're sitting up tall in the chair and turning your shoulders side to side. This is really, really good work for the different parts of the abdominal muscles, especially the obliques along the side. So how are you two at rolling the ball off to the side? Right here. There they go. Time to stretch. Yeah, you can do a good stretching routine by using a chair. So let's turn to the side. So first of all, I'm going to have you stretch your leg way back there and reach up. So when you reach up like that, it tends to focus some of the energy and some of the stretch into the hip flexors. You go all the way down through the quadriceps and through the knee with this stretch. The senior citizens do like to do the stretching using the chair. Let's bring it on back. Not that we're senior citizens, okay? Let's sit on the edge. Well, maybe I am. Press the heel out, pull the toe back. This one, you reach out 90 degrees over, and you're leaning just not too far. I've seen people practically do somersaults off the chair. But if you're really, really flexible, you can always do the skater's stretch here. I'll have to show you that one again. It's a really good flexibility. Let's go to the other side. Let's bring it back, stretch it back. Shelly, you taught senior classes. Did you do these stretches? This is one of their favorites. It's really good at loosening up tight hip flexors. And release. Stretch it out forward. We use our hip flexors. Every time you get in and out of a chair, you're using the hip flexor area, the hip flexor group, I should say. Anytime you get in and out of a chair, you're using all the stuff in the front and not so much in the back part. Now let's sit forward on that chair, push, and open the upper back and shoulders. Just stretch that upper back that we worked so hard today. Now stretch it back. You are a 100-meter runner leaning for the finish line to get that gold medal. Opening the chest and shoulders. And breathe in. I want to thank you for being here with us today on the Body Smith workout. Thank you to Mary and Shelly for making their triumphant return. Let's go out and have some fun. Rise out of that chair and move.